Whoa, what up, guys? It's Jonesy. Now with sound and face. Take it all in. I'm just kidding. I'm really not that interesting. All right. First of all, if you're watching this video because you're a subscriber, uh, and you're looking for one of my typical releases, don't. As you can clearly see in the title, this isn't going to be any of the normal stuff I usually put out. This video is going to be the start of one of my projects that I decided to do. I'm starting a pro hormone cycle. So I'm going to try and document kind of what I'm doing over the course of the cycle. And this first video here is basically going to be a little bit of introduction about myself, um, my lifting background, uh, the products I'm going to take, and I'm going to show them to you, uh, and what my plans for basically the cycle are. And then I'll probably make like a couple more videos, one after like X amount of weeks, another after like I finish the pro hormone part, and then maybe another one after I finish the PCT. The reason I'm making this, just cause, not really any important reason in particular. But I figured if I'm going to do it, like I've been lifting for a couple years, but this is going to be my first time doing a pro hormone cycle. So since I'm a complete amateur to it, I figure if there are other people in my shoes who are thinking about doing it but aren't doing it, then why don't I just do it, document what I'm doing, and maybe hopefully the information that I provide will be beneficial to maybe one person. That's all that matters. So I'm doing this in one take, so forgive me for my idiocy. Uh, or start. All right, my lifting background. I started in college. Uh, when I entered college, left high school, entered college, I was like 110 pounds soaking wet, and I was tiny. And I'm actually going to post a link to some of my pictures that I literally just took hastily. So you can judge me for looking like shit, but I was balancing my camera in my hand and they look stupid. But it's just, they're not really to show that, oh, I'm a bodybuilder. It's just for comparison's sake. So I entered college 110 pounds. By the time I finished my freshman year, I think it was like up to 115. After that, my sophomore year, I lifted with my roommate, who I continued to live with for the next 3 years. He was my lifting partner every day. I started dieting, getting like really intense into lifting. So I went from 115 to 125 by the end of my sophomore year. That summer, I did the Go Mad diet, which is called a gallon of milk a day. If anybody's curious about that, just say something to me and I can make another video about what I did for that diet. Anyways, after I did that diet, I entered my junior year at 150 pounds. So I gained 25 pounds over the summer. Then I did a little bit more bulking my junior to senior year of college and went from like 150 to where I am now, which is like hovering between 155 and 160. Nothing too major. So now I kind of plateaued a bit, and I literally just woke up the other day and was like, hey, I want to do a pro hormone cycle. So I went out, bought some stuff, and now it's here. And then I'm going to be starting it. Today's Sunday. I'm going to start it Monday, run the cycle, and then keep it updated as necessary. Products I'm taking. The first one is the test booster. I'm taking Test Plex 450 Extreme Anabolic Quad Stack. Here's what the bottle looks like. And it's probably going to be backwards, and I'm not going to fix it. Sorry, it's up to you guys. I'll write the names down and stuff in the description anyways. This product in particular is banned. Don't ask me where I got it. I'm not going to tell you. Look it up. If you can find it, good for you. Next thing I'm taking. Purist Labs Organ Shield. Weird black, silvery green bottle. Right? Why am I taking this? For anybody who's looking for like an info dump here. So my liver doesn't shit the bed, and I don't die. And then finally for PCT after the cycle, I'm taking Formex Professional Strength Formex Black, pharmaceutical grade. And here's what that bottle looks like. It's black and red bottle. And I'll probably update the video later with like actual pictures of them too, so you can see them, and they're all backwards and shit. But for now, this is just. And what is this for? The Formex Black is so I don't get fucking big titties afterwards. Plain and simple. Uh, Basic for anybody who doesn't know about pro hormones. The way you take it is you basically take a testosterone booster, and it dramatically raises your testosterone levels. And then you take the organ shield, which is basically keeping your liver from shitting the bed. And then afterwards, you take the post cycle therapy because when your testosterone levels raise, your estrogen levels have to raise, you know, in equilibrium to that. And if that happens, then you get fucking gyno and bitch tits, and you probably grow a clit, whatever else happens to you. So you take that, and it blocks your estrogen levels from raising until your testosterone levels normal out, and then everything goes back to normal. So my regimen for this, the regimen for the pro hormone is my first week. You take one pill a day for the first week. Second week, you take two pills a day, like one in the morning and then one like 8 hours later. And then from the third week until the bottle's empty, you take three pills a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And this cycle, I was told, is supposed to run for like 37 days approximately. So I think my organ shield here is 60 caps, which is 30 servings. You take like two a day. So I also bought some cranberry juice because cranberry juice is good for your liver. That's probably what I'm gonna drink along with the pro hormone for the first week, and then from the second week till the end of the cycle, I'm gonna take the organ shield with with the 2 and 3 pills a day, and then you don't take the post cycle therapy until after all is said and done. Um, some useful tips to anybody else who's looking for information. Diet is really important. Um, what you put into this is a really important thing you should know. If somebody hasn't told you this, they should. When I was first told this, I didn't really pay much attention to it, but now I realize just how important it is. You put in, you get out what you put in. So it just like, oh, that just means I have to lift. No, everything you do, everything you put into your diet, your workout routine, your form, all of it, not even just with the pro hormone, just lifting in general, that you get out what you put in. So you really need to take that to heart. Uh, if I'm taking this and I go and do like three bicep curls, a set of bench, and some fucking shrugs, it's not going to do anything. uh, you're not going to get out anything beneficial from doing that. When you do, if you go give it all at your gym, give it 110%, work as hard as possible, eat right. That's another big thing. Back when I did the GOMAD diet, I was elite shift food because I had a retardedly good metabolism, which is kind of like mellowed out now, so it's not really an issue. But if you try and do something like this, if you diet and just eat like shit, then you're going to get shit results. So you got to make sure you eat enough to your body needs the nutrients. So you're gonna have to eat enough chicken, fish, whatever, asparagus, and whatever floats your boat. I'm a picky eater, so my choices are more limited. But if you can eat anything, eat whole grains, whatever, what you put into your diet, with all this extra load on your testosterone and stuff, your muscles growing and shit, it's going to need way more nutrients than you're probably used to putting into your body to keep your body fed. So pay attention to that. So then, yeah, well, if you give it your all, you get out what you put in, you're gonna get the results you're looking for. Um, I think my next video for this, I'll probably do it after the first week, and then I'll skip the second and like third weeks or whatever. Maybe do like a final uh, progress after I'm done. We'll see. Uh, depending on like the results I can see in myself, I'll determine whether or not making a video is appropriate. Um, so yeah, other than that, I think that's really it for my first video. Like I said, the comparison pictures of when I was tiny, and me right now, right before doing this, I'm gonna post in like a photo bucket link or something, so you can just look at those if you really want. I don't. Um, other than that, that's really it. If you have any questions, you can just leave them in the comments. I'll try and answer them the best I can. I mean, I'm not a pro or anything, so I'm just going off my own knowledge here. If anybody has taken any of these products before, if anybody somehow stumbled their way onto my video and are like, oh yeah, I took that Purist Organ Shield or whatever, I would love your feedback on how those products worked for you. Uh, if you would recommend it, what you took, like what your cycle was like. I would love to get really engaged and get feedback and stuff to be able to share knowledge with everybody because I think that's really important when you're trying to do new things. Oops. So other than that, thanks for watching. I'll post another video in a couple weeks, maybe a week or two. We'll see what happens. Starting tomorrow, so if you want to know what I'm eating, you can ask. Also leave something in the comments if you want to know about my GOMAD diet, and that's for really, really extremely tiny people, like like me tiny, like 110 pounds when you're like 19 years old, like that tiny. So if you want to know about that, what I was taking during that, leave that in the comments too. I'll uh, I'll try and like interact with everybody as much as possible. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever I release the next video.